It is the standard that sets the tone. It's the standard that allows you to make consistent decisions over time. It is the standard by which you know whether or not you are hitting the mark. When you look at your organization, what is your standard? Do you know what it is? Does everyone in the organization understand the standard in a consistent manner? Because if they don't, then what happens is they interpret different situations differently. So I might interpret a customer service situation different than someone else when there needs to be a standard. So we all interpret the same situation the same way. Do you know what your standard is? Many times I work for organizations and they have a stated standard. It's printed, it's on their annual report, or it's on their website, but yet no one really knows what it is. Recently I worked with an organization that had a pledge that had several words in the pledge. Words like honesty and integrity and treating the business as if we're all owners. And it's all admirable things. When I wanted to do an exercise with that organization based on their pledge, they said, well, maybe we shouldn't do that exercise because maybe we're going to change our pledge. Wow, we're going to eliminate honesty, integrity, handling the business as owners, providing exceptional customer service. What is it in the pledge that isn't working? I looked at the pledge, and to me, everything in the pledge was powerful, was impactful, and would be a fantastic standard. The only challenge is they weren't living the pledge. It's not that they needed to change the pledge. They needed to know the pledge. They needed to live the pledge. They had a standard, but it wasn't well defined and it wasn't adhered to. In business, you need to have a standard. In your personal life, you need to have a standard. What is your standard? Is it a spiritual or religious doctrine? Is it a book that you read? Is it what your parents told you when they tucked you into bed at night? No matter what your standard is, you need to know what it is. It needs to be sound, it needs to be proven, and it needs to be something that we can always come back to. Because we don't want integrity meaning one thing for one person and another for another. A sound standard helps us make decisions. It helps us know when we're hitting the mark. And when we hit the mark, then we can set new goals and use our standard to help achieve those as well.